Hey y'all, what's going on? Get in here, get in here. We are not gonna stay long, but we got to talk about what's happening. Get in here, y'all. Get comfortable. Hit the like button, please. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Good afternoon to all of the beautiful ladies of the royal family and everyone else too. Okay, but listen. We gotta talk. First off, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is well. Okay. I was gonna holler at y'all yesterday, but some things started happening. Oh, some things started happening, and people started doing stuff and saying stuff and saying and doing stuff. And before I knew it, I was distracted and I was not able to get in here in the middle of trying to also get work done over on this side of the world. Okay. However, we up in here today. And I hope y'all looked at the thumbnail real good, baby, because Gizelle and Robyn of RHOP, some of you call these heifers green-eyed bandits. Some of us over here on the porch call them Team Yellow, also known as Robert and Rings, okay, are being dragged into court and sued by Eminem. You heard what I said. Eminem is suing Robert and Rings, y'all. Took me out. I say, now I guess Eminem say, look, now I'm over here being a culture vulture, and I done made up this name, and I'm gonna try to lay claim to everything with the word shade in it. I find it interesting. I do. So we're gonna talk about it. Also, y'all, we had Jess Hilarious on the Breakfast Club up in there with Charlemagne and DJ Envy. And she made some claims that we need to talk about because she say Master P owe her some coins and we need to talk about it because if he owe that girl some money, he need to pay her. But, after we discuss it, we can figure out whether he actually owe her this money or not. I don't know. We'll talk about that. And then I'm sure y'all have seen and we will be discussing that the Brat is pregnant. You heard what I said. At her big age, she is pregnant. Bless her heart. That's some dangerous stuff. But if we just gonna have to pray for her healthy delivery. Okay? Because death during pregnancy and mortality rates for Black women are kind of high, and that's real. Okay? So let me speak to everybody who's in the room and we're gonna talk about what's going on. Okay? We're gonna talk about it. So let's see. Fly Gray Streak is in the house. Hey, Miss Working and Listening. Jackie. Hey, Jackie. God's anointed daughter. How you doing? Hey, Taby. What's up? Good to see you. Delicia, hello. Nacho Twins mama. Hey, gorgeous. Sin City from NOLA. Hey, girl. What's happening? Hey, cool gamer. Always cool. Always on the porch. Callie Harper, how you doing? It's good to see you. Is this my girl? Queen of Hearts KS. Hey, girl. How you? It's good to see you, too. Rochelle. Hey, sis. Serene is in the house. Working and listening. I know that's right. Hey, DS. What's going down? Dana Brown. Hello, lady. Good to see you. All right. Who else do we have in here? Up in here. Miss Thelma. How you? Mr. James, hey. How you doing? It's always so good to see you. My big sis is here. Hey, Lily. All right. Y'all, we got to talk about this stuff. I can't believe what's really going on. Donna D say that's karma for Gizelle and Robyn being so evil to Wendy and Candace this season. I hope Eminem prevails. That's a shame that I feel that way. I know that's right. It be like that though. It be like that. Don't feel bad because some people are so wicked that we're not supposed to like revel in nobody's downfall or whatever or hardships, but it's hard not to laugh at some people. Hey, DT. That's right now. DT say y'all like this video as you come in. Come on in the room. Like the video now. Like this video, please. Sharice Williams. Hey, beauty. How are you? Coco Chanel. Hey. How you doing? Uh-oh, there go my black cherry. Working and listening. I know that's right. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, honey. Listen. So, y'all, I want to talk about Jess Hilarious first because she is a trip. She was talking about the people that deal with, some of these rap moguls and how they talk about how these people owe them money. And so she was relaying a story about the fact that, well, I'm going to play the audio in a little bit, but she was relaying a story about the fact that some guy was saying that he felt like Master P owed him money because he wanted to make a movie like Menace to Society and told him, if I do it, I'm going to put you in it. And then Master P decided he just didn't want to do it anymore because he wanted to put Gucci in it. And at the time, Gucci kept going to prison, kept getting locked up. So he just tabled the whole thing like, oh, well, we just not going to do it. So the guy decides that, well, you said I was going to be able to be in the movie, so now you owe me money. And y'all, I'm trying to figure out, like, I understand that when people come from, humble beginnings, I think is the nice way to put it, and you're not aware of reality, logic, and how business works, that you may feel like, oh, they owe you because they got your hopes up. But baby, getting your hopes up is not a contract. A contract is not getting your hopes up is not a contract. Somebody saying, if I want to do this movie, and if I do this movie, I'm gonna put you in it. That don't mean they owe you no money because they didn't make the movie. Like, you sound silly. He didn't tell you loan me some money for a movie and I'm not gonna pay you back because I decided not to make the movie. He just told you if I make the movie, you're gonna be in it. We got to do better with our reasoning power and common sense and logic, and not sounding like illiterate animals. Like that's too much. So then after she relayed that ridiculous story, she goes on then to say that she can understand how this person felt this way because she said Master P be talking big and selling people dreams, and told a story of her own that did not include him talking big and selling her no dream. It looked like she was in I Got the Hookup and was paid for a scene, and she said that she wanted to be paid for a scene that wasn't included. Okay, so we got to talk about that because, when you start making accusations about people owing you money, that's a thing. That's a real thing. Oh, happy Mardi Gras is from Sin City. From Nola, she telling y'all happy Mardi Gras, royal family. All right, y'all. She said happy Mardi Gras. Y'all better salute her back. Salute your sister back. She said happy Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is nice. Mardi Gras is nice. For those who indulge and take part. The condition I'm in right now, if I wanted to go to Mardi Gras, I couldn't. Not for right now, the way my back is, and my leg is set up. Y'all hold on one second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Jay Maxwell in the house. We got Vita from Denver in the house. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and hold on. I gotta play that audio for y'all too. Because y'all got to hear what she said. Like, and then you let me know whether you think he really owes her some money or whether, she probably needs to take a nap. And y'all know it's our girl Elite Hair Collection's birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that to the top of the chat so we can celebrate her birthday. She's one of our sisters. Cheryl, you made it. All right, girl. I see you. I see you. I see you. So listen. Let's hear this audio. Let's hear this audio because I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know what the contract said either. That's the other thing. I don't know exactly what the contract said. But let's hear what Jess Hilarious has to say, and then y'all be the judge, because you know, who am I? I don't know nothing. So let's listen.
Like, even with me, I got the hookup. I'm still owed some bread for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, did he pay you at all? Yeah, for the first scene. Mm-hmm. And then I did 2 scenes. He thought because he used 1 scene, he ain't got paid for the second one. No, I stayed there for 13 hours to do 2 scenes. How much you owe you? But that's not how it works. I thought you get paid for a movie. Don't you get paid for the whole movie? I do my scene when it's come to a skit movie like that. Is what you know. I got the hookup with a long skit. That man will talk a good game too. Like, even with me, I got the hookup. Yeah, we on the shit. I got. Okay, so this is what she's saying. This is what she's saying. She is saying that, and I had a longer audio. Let me see if I can get that one, because that one might give you a little more insight. But she's saying that she did 2 scenes. He only used 1 scene. And she says she want to be paid for the other scene. Yeah, Fly Gray Street. She do need to think before she speak. Amen. She absolutely happy to be happy. Yeah, she need to think before she speak, because I didn't know how to take that. But let's listen again. I think I got a longer clip. Let's go. 11 years, you don't. If you did something to me and I have something to say, I'ma say it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you're not the only one out here being talked about. We got Diddy. People still talking about Diddy. We got people talking about Mace because what happened to him. They talked about Jay. He's now Jay. Mm-hmm. So many people. So you're not the only person. And basically, it all boils down to this. Fat Trell said that he was promised by Master P that he would be put in a Menace to Society sequel that never came to fruition. How can Master P do a Menace to Society sequel? He never even did the first one or the second one. Now, Master P said he never mentioned making a Menace to Society sequel. He wanted to make a movie like Menace to Society. Okay. That makes sense. And he wanted Gucci Man to be in it, but Gucci was getting locked up all the time. Mm-hmm. But so he just was like, he put the idea to rest. But Fat Trell was like, yo, you still promised me to be in this movie or whatever. And so he was like, I don't want to be with you no more. Now, I see both sides. Fat Trell, I get it. He like, look, yo, that was like a bit of a temper tantrum to me, a little bit. But I do believe him. I do believe that Master, because that man will talk a good game too. Like, even with me. I think what they're saying here, I think what Fly Gray Streak is saying, and I agree with, she have to think about it, because she's saying, oh, he'll talk a good game, but she not saying that he talked no good game to her. She's saying it's a dispute over the scenes that she being paid for. That's what we talking about, because like words mean things, and it can get misconstrued and be looking like, oh, he promised me the world and didn't do whatever, but that really ain't even what she accusing him of. You get what I'm saying? But you know, I get what you're saying too. If it's in the contract, then she should be paid. That's why I asked y'all, like, what's y'all opinion on this? Look up. I'm still owed some bread for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, did he pay you at all? Yeah, for the first scene. Mm-hmm. And then I did 2 scenes. He thought because he used 1 scene, he ain't got paid for the second one. No, I stayed there for 13 hours to do 2 scenes. How much you owe you? But that's not how it works. I thought you get paid for a movie. Don't you get paid for the whole movie? I do my scene when it's come to a skit movie like that. Is what you know. I got to hook up with a long skit. It was a skit. It was a bunch of skits. How much you owe you? I like to charge $15,000 per skit. That was a long time ago, though. So your number done went up since then. Man, it ain't been 7 years, so I can still talk about this. I can still talk about this. I don't care. As soon as you give me the check, we'll be good, man. Oh, so you was charging him per skit for the movie? Yeah, well, actually, did he know that? Yeah, he knew what you talking about. He signed on it. What you talking about? We signed back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. So you owe you 15 racks? Yeah, I try to hit Romeo. I hit everybody, but they got their own problems, so it's a lot going on, So I'm gonna wait till it die down again. But Fat Trail, I get where you're coming from. Okay. 7 years.
Okay, so now if I'm gonna be real, now that Fat Trail person, I need them to get off the gas, because somebody's saying they want to make a movie, and if they make it, you gonna be in it, and then deciding they not gonna make no movie. They don't owe you nothing. I don't know Fat Trail, but Fat Trail, maybe Fat Trail need to become medium-sized Trail or something, because that ain't working for me. That doesn't make sense. It's not logical. Her complaint is logical, but it's just not connected with selling dreams or whatever. The fact that they were talking about these men selling dreams, making promises, yada, 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 I felt like she just wanted to tell her story. And I'm not mad at that. Maybe she felt like if I just tell my story, this nigga will go and run me them 15 racks. And if I'm a keep it real, I would like somebody to run me 15 racks. You know what I'm saying? I know some people owe me some money right now. Okay? I know some people owe me some money right now. And I ain't even call them about it. Because I'm one of them people, like, if you owe me, I ain't going to say nothing. I'll be real quiet, and I'll watch you have to spend 10 times that money to get past it. I'm telling you, I will watch you spend that same money 20 times to get over what you did to me. I won't say nothing. But I understand her, shooting her shot. Like, hey, by the way, P.S. Master P, I'm still waiting on the fit in. You don't remember her in the movie at all? I don't either. But back then, we didn't really know who the hell she was. I didn't know who the hell. When I Got the Hookup came out, yeah, did y'all remember Jess Hilarious from back then? Because I didn't remember her until like Facebook days. And then I didn't even know who she was. I just remember the funny looking girl that she would do skits and stuff and take her wig off and all that. Like, we didn't really know her like that. Nacho say talking to Emmy and Charla pushes her no closer to her bread. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, but it's a shot. Ooh, Helga, welcome to the porch, girl, because you act like us. Helga say he still ain't paid his son. Gato Mighty Mo. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is in the house. Look, these people don't like to pay. You got to get your contracts right, get your lawyer correct. Queen Mermaid is in the house. Happy birthday to the baddest eyelash lady in the land. Elite hair collection. She's such a sweetie pie, but she's a hard-working lady. We don't get to see her much. But sis, if you watch the replay, please know that we love you. Those of y'all, if y'all want to pin $1 to her shirt, her Cash App is at the top. We love you. My Kia Cocoa Pop is in the house. Okay. Fly Gray Street said, if a contract was signed, handle it accordingly. Right. That's what it's giving me. Like with a lot of these disputes with our folks, it bugs me, because I'm thinking if there was a contract, why are we talking about it on the internet and social media? Why is we not at the courthouse? Nacho Twins mama said, and that contract better implicitly state $15K per skit. Conduct business as business and not as a sideshow. Right, because she's saying, we signed back and forth. What you mean he knew? If he signed it, baby, you could have went to court and got your money. It's been years since I got the hookup. Y'all, one of y'all smart people, go check Google and tell me what year I Got the Hookup came out. You mean to tell me between then and now you ain't been able to enforce a legally binding contract? Lily say, yeah, but that nose and face is memorable. Yes, I remember the nose and the face, because she does have a strong nose. And her eyes are very distinctive. Like, she's got really deep set eyes, and she always have her lashes on. So, you know what I'm saying? She's memorable. But I didn't remember her during I Got the Hookup. I never knew she was in that movie. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad. But I just feel like if it's a contract, whether we remember her or not, if you sign the contract, go get your money. Black Cherry said it came out in 1998. So she waited 25 years to collect $15,000 from Master P. She should have got it when it was popping. Child, if she talking about something, it ain't been 11 years. If it ain't been 11 years, I mean, from 1998, I had a child back then. Lily said, okay, she lying. Child. Now, you know who else was on the Breakfast Club line was Ray J. Ray J had been helping them host for a little bit, like last week and the week before, whatever, like that. And they was on there talking about boo-boo in the drawers again. Like Ray J is obsessed with having dirty boo-boo stained drawers. And talking about, sometime when you out there going hard, you get crap stains in your drawers. And I'm just like, why are you talking about these boo-boo stains? Like, after this, Ray J new name is Boo-Boo. But they did a whole segment on the Breakfast Club playing old interviews with Ray J, or an old interview rather with Ray J, like literally playing all the lies he told and trying to see if he could remember what lie he told. And a lot of times he couldn't, y'all. I think the conversation outside of the contract is what our people hold on to. Yep, that's true. That's true. That is true now. Sure. Yes, girl. Just he is obsessed with trying to sell this narrative that it's okay to be a dirty booty boy. Like, nobody wants to know about your booty being dirty, boy. We don't want to know. Ray J is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But anyway, we ain't gonna get on to that too much. Can we please move on to the issue at hand, which is Robyn Dixon and Gizelle Bryant are being sued by Marshall Mathers. I said Robyn Dixon and Gizelle Bryant are being sued by Marshall Mathers. Now, y'all call him M&M. He is going after them for trademark stuff. He said he done trademarked the Shady thing. I guess he owns the word Shady. I never knew he owned the word Shady. I never knew it, because at the end of the day, everybody says Shady. He started calling himself Slim Shady, but the term Shady has been out there for a very long time. He started calling himself that while co-opting and vulturing off of the black culture. So, I ain't really got no dog in this fight. If I'm being honest, Shy Boy Shade says, look like that paywall to hear that lie backfired. Oh, yes, it backfired. And we're going to talk about all the reasons why. Okay. All the reasons. Yes, the battle of the clear people. That is why I don't have no dog in this fight. I'm so glad you said it before I could. I have no dog in this fight. We have, right, he owe black people, but when two non-black people are fighting over deciding who gets to, vulture off of black culture, like I don't know, like, y'all, it took everything in me not to put on that thumbnail the Battle of the Culture Vultures. It took everything in my spirit not to put on that thumbnail the Battle of the Culture Vultures, because Robert Dixon, and let me go back to calling this gentleman by his proper name. Little Robert Dixon is heavy, and I mean heavy, on the black lady cosplay without the hairdo. Now, personally speaking, I feel like if you're going to cosplay as a black woman, the first thing you need to do is get your hair done. Hey, Deborah Randall, Drea Loving Life. Hey, girl. If you're going to cosplay as a sister, the first thing you need to do is not have your tracks showing. Let's start with not showing your tracks. And then the next thing you will want to do is make sure your children, is respectful. Because she old enough to where your children ought to be respectful. Now, I know some of the young mamas is trying to do gentle parenting, and their children is around here hitting them in the head with nunchucks and cussing better than Richard Pryor and Dice Clay. But she's old enough to where your children ought to be respectful. Your hair ought to be fixed. You ought to be bathing, wearing decent clothes. If you're going to cosplay as a sister, is all I'm saying. So personally, okay, Drea Loving Life say Jess was in I Got the Hookup 2 from 2019. Okay, so I didn't even know about part 2. But but if she got that contract, I want her to be able to enforce that and get her money on. Yeah, straight up. This is the Battle of the Culture Vultures. And I suppose Marshall Mathers say, look, I've been copying black people And I was copying black people. I can't say maybe before you because I don't know if they the same age, but I was copying them when I made up this name, so y'all can't use this name. Okay, so he taking them to court, honey, because he done trademarked Slim Shady and whatever. Now, personally, I feel like unless they said Slim Shady or the real Shady or whatever he say or whatever, I don't think that or Shady ENT, I don't think they doing nothing to him. Somebody saying something is reasonably shady, I don't think that's the same thing. But I just find it real funny. I say, boy, if he didn't pull a Karen move on them Karens, I say, oh shoot, this ought to be good. I want to see how it play out personally. Lily say, okay, sis, it past my nap time. Oh, it's raining. Yep. Get you some sleep, girl. You know that rain will put us down. Hey, Barbara Parker. Oh, yes. Yes. This is what's going down. Jackie said, I know Candace laughing so hard right now. I know I laugh. When I saw this, y'all, I didn't just laugh. I cackled. I said, what is going on here? Are the culture vultures vulturing in court now? They arguing over their spot as vultures? Is this what we doing? So he done locked up. He owns the trademark registration for Shady in class 025 for t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hats. Okay, well I don't think they. Well, tell me this. Let me not say what I don't think. I don't know whether they're selling t-shirts that just say the word Shady. I don't know that. I don't know that. But this is interesting. So now y'all tell me this. Do y'all think that girl bad Bobby or bad baby gonna start suing Whoa Vicky? Like, are we going to start seeing culture vultures go at it in court against each other? Like, God darn it, I was copying black people this way. No, I'm gonna copy black people this way. Like, what is going on? This is hilarious. DT, thank you for the super chat. Say clear people on clear people crime unfolding at the moment with Eminem versus the Scissoring and Robyn sisters. I don't have anything to do with this. Me either. But I ain't finna quit laughing. This is a good one. Shy Boy Shade say, let's hear how Rob the Builder tries to spin the story. Child, she can't spin what happened with her man in the hotel with the woman while he was not being her man. So I doubt she's going to have anything to say that's going to make this make sense. I seriously doubt it. Say the bad baby needs to go stand in the corner. Child, y'all let them people on the loose. Because folks like me would have never let it happen. But we have a certain amount. We have a certain group of our people that will see a culture vulture and get excited and start inviting them to imaginary cookouts. Say Sister Candace and Auntie Wendy and Auntie Karen are cackling right now. They gotta be. They have got to be cackling. Lord, Mr. James say Candace's next video gonna feature Eminem. I'm through. Not the next video gonna feature Eminem. Not that. Oh. Now you know what? If Candace do that, that'll be shady. That will be some shady sugar honey iced tea. Now you know where he went to court and they let him do it. See, he did things the white way. And that's what Robert them should have done. And they wouldn't be in court right now. This is good. Shy Boy say, I hope Gizelle finish that with that house and Juan stay with Rob to pay that rent. I hope so too. Helga say, if it's one thing, it's a coin. Hello, good night. So I don't know how this gonna go. Look here, if y'all want to pray for it, this might be the time. That's all I'm saying. If you thinking about praying for her, this might be the time. I'm just saying, it's just a thought now. Don't get me. I didn't do it. I'm only saying that if there was a time to pray for these heifers, if there was, then it's now. Okay? Barbara Parker say, I'm here for it. He probably just enjoying taking the green-eyed bandits to court, making them spend money they don't have. Right. Probably so. But now I'm going to tell you something else. They say that his daughter got a podcast called Just a Little Shady. And if you ask me, that might really be what's behind him taking them to court. Is the fact that they doing a podcast and his child got a podcast and hers is just a little shady. So maybe he feel like, you pushing into a space where my kid could be eating or whatever. And I want her to be able to have this space and be the only one using the word shady in the title. My thing is this. I feel like even if you register that word, unless that person is using that word by itself, it just ain't the same thing. But it is very funny. Lord Shy Boy say, I'm good. Take them to the cleaners. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. She did say that. Auntie Karen did say that Robert need to Robert herself up. Shy Boy say the prayer line busy. Oh, no. Chris, call your cousin and make it happen for Candace. I'm here for a feature. Oh, God. You know what? Black Cherry, I want you to stand in the reflection corner. Did you tell Chris to call his cousin Eminem? Oh, my God. Listen, this has got to be the funniest thing I ever seen. So you got a culture vulture on RHOP cosplaying as a black woman, attacking the black lady that's married to somebody who's cosplaying in black culture. And now she's being taken to court by another person that's been cosplaying in black culture and made a bunch of money at it. Y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. What up, nephew? Say, family, hold your prayers. Let them suffer just a little while longer. Say, ooh. So he training his daughter how to be a Karen. Yes. Yes, now. Yes, he is training her. He making sure she Karens appropriately. I'm through. DT say the prayer connection is breaking up. The Lord don't want to hear prayers on the scissoring sisters. Now, come on. Say, better call Jamal Brand. Better. Show better. Gossip News and True Crime Network says, I need Long Neck and now Juan's husband to sit down and go join Mia and G. I'm through. Welcome. And y'all, listen, y'all vicious today. Ain't nobody got no pity for Robyn and Reigns. Nobody has pity for Robyn and Reigns. I want them to get their own show on TNT called Robyn and Reigns. Maybe they can solve crimes, hotel crimes, or maybe they could just solve whole crimes. You know something? We had TJ Hooker, but we had McMillan and Wife. We had Tango and Cash. We had Jake and the Fat Man. You know what I mean? And I think we even had Heart to Heart. So I think that we could do Robyn and Reigns. They had Rizzoli and Isles. They need to just go to TNT, see if they could, solve whole crimes. And then they'll make the money to pay Eminem. But my thing is, what is he suing them for? These people doing live shows with 30 people. Black Chair says she was born that way, no training needed. You still got to hone the skills. That's what's wrong with our daughters right now. We figuring they born black girls. They got it. They don't have it. They need training. That's why we got little black girls that don't know how to clean and cook their food properly, but they around here bragging about putting their mouth on men's behinds. They need proper training. See, Eminem say his baby ain't gonna be out here caring and inappropriately. He gonna train. He gonna train his. He gonna train his. We got to train ours. Oh yes, that's right. Now y'all hit the like button. That's Fly Gray Streak. You better come through with Cagney and Lacey. You better come on through with Cagney and Lacey. Used to like Cagney and Lacey. Cheryl say agree. It's not the same thing. Not that I care about the two green-eyed vultures. So I guess anybody who uses the word shady as part of their brand can be sued. I'm just asking. Well, I mean, you could sue for anything. It don't mean you're gonna win. But it's interesting. I say, wow, when you try to be nasty, we were just talking about this thing. When you play with the devil, you never win because Satan ain't nobody's friend. That's right, Shy Boy. They can solve whole crimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hoes need justice too. They do. King St. Carl say, just look at all the cultural appropriation entering the courtroom. I want to be black. I want to be black too. Yes. Yes, now. Because right now, black is trendy and black is profitable. And everybody who ain't black that ever thought that they could imitate our tone and inflection in their speech are crawling out of the woodworks like cockroaches. Helga says, somebody come peel me off this floor. Get up, Helga. Get up, girl. Get up off from over there. King St. Clair say, that's a possibility. Mother Neck of the Ring can investigate embezzlement and interview women who randomly feel uncomfortable. That's right. There you go. There you go. That's all I'm telling you. Between feeling uncomfortable, okay, sneaky links, embezzlements, she can strap that gun holster in one of her mini folds and run out there and bring justice to the streets of America. I'm for it. Now that I would watch. Let's be very clear. That one I would watch. Gossip News say, well, Robyn has experience with her hoish husband. Yes. I'm telling you. Gizelle got experience. Gizelle done got some on-the-job training. I'm just saying. King St. Carl say, and Robert can find the one other straight man living that's gonna pay for a hotel for a woman he not sleeping with while she got a man in town. Yeah, and that's hard to find. So if she can find that helpful, she can find Jimmy Hoffa. She can. She can find Jimmy Hoffa. I lost a bra one time when I had went to the laundromat years ago. Well, I want to say I might have been about 21, 22, and I had to go to the laundromat, and I lost a bra at that laundromat. Y'all reckon Robyn can help me find that bra? Well, never mind. I can't fit it no more anyway. Ain't no big deal. I'll wait. I'm going to just charge that one to the game. Black Cherry say, add sauce to every story. Just a mess. Yeah, talking about sauce. That's a lie. Ain't no sauce. Did y'all catch that? She adds sauce. She adding sauce. When did a lie become sauce? Help me. Helga say, Flag Ray, we got to help each other off the floor. That's a shame. Both of y'all cutting up. But yeah, I'm gonna let that bra go though. I'm gonna let it go. You sometimes you got to charge it to the game. You can't win them all. And I just had to accept that. Mm-hmm. But if they start their show, I'm gonna see if maybe they could do something about it. If they could do something, that'd be cool. I like to be on the show. But anyway, let me stop talking about that because I'm getting emotional. That was disturbing. That was disturbing. It was hurtful too. But anywho, off of me, back to them. I just personally, hey C Maze, I just personally was like, how did you get yourself in a situation like this? How? Gossip News say, wait, so I need Gizelle to talk about her failed marriage and broken relationships, but I want to interview Gizelle and Robyn. I have fallen and I can't get up. Listen, she ain't gonna talk about that. She ain't finna talk about none of that. But y'all know something off of them is slightly off the topic. Well, not really, because it's still on RHOP. Y'all know who I would like to talk to. What flavor is the sauce? Prune? It might be prune sauce. It might be, because she is full of stuff. KC Mays. Look, I want to talk to Candace. And probably not for the reason y'all think. Probably not for the reason y'all think. Because I was watching the clip late last night, early this morning. Okay? And matter of fact, if I could see, y'all think I should be okay playing just a little smidge of this audio. Just a smidge. It ain't gonna be much. It ain't gonna be much. I promise it ain't. But I want y'all to hear this because, for me, I'm sitting here like this did not age well at all. The aging on it was real bad. Real bad. So now, I just want y'all to hear a smidge of this and tell me if it sounds familiar. Tom G, we miss you. You've been ripping and running. I know that's right. Say yonder. Hey, girl. So I thought he was suing because they trying to trademark the name, which if they do, he would have to pay them to use it. He getting them because he owned that name, child. We need to talk to Wendy too. I'm telling you, we do. But listen at this and tell me if this don't sound a little familiar. Okay?
But he's definitely been talking to another woman, and it's clear conversations. And if you like to see him, I got him in my little receipt book right here. I don't have any reaction to that. Well, then you can just go ahead and have this. He's always asking about her schedule. He's sending screenshots to her whenever he's...
Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that? When Monique had pulled out that binder? Remember she pulled it out and she started reading like she was reading the scripture at somebody's funeral. At the funeral, they got the Alpha and the Omega. And they like to do that Old Testament and New Testament scripture. Y'all know that? That's how she was reading it. So listen now, and I want y'all to hear what did not age well.
Doing his little church tours.
How do you know those texts are real?
You want me to call out his phone number? I'm sure she knows what his phone number is. What's your motivation behind that? 410 Jamal Bryant.
Is that his phone number?
Yeah, that's his phone number. Well, that's unfortunate.
Now, and during this scene, y'all.
What's your motivation behind that?
During this scene, what was so interesting? Y'all remember that scene? I just wanted y'all to remember that scene. Yeah, I love Monique too. I don't care who don't like her. I love Monique. She wasn't the most exciting housewife, but when the heifer delivered, she delivered. Now, I love Monique. I love to see black families with money and well-behaved children and clean houses. I love it. So, say despite dragging Candace, she was shady in a good way. Yeah, as the people say at the schools, when your children get attacked, it was mutual combat. So I didn't have a problem with that. I know I know people felt like we were supposed to be all upset. I wasn't. Okay. Donna D say Gizelle dropped the ball on the binder. Anybody who knows how to do word can create a binder like Monique's. Anybody could have Jamal's phone number. He's the pastor. Anybody could get his number. Yeah, and anybody did. The woman he was hunching, Pastor Coochie Pop. This is the problem. The problem was I wanted to take y'all back down memory lane, back to that scene, because if y'all recall, Candace was working overtime, trying to block for Gizelle. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember that? I'm the only one remember that? Candace worked overtime trying to block for Gizelle. What you doing that for? Why are we listening to this? What's going on? She up here she was trying to distract Monique. She was trying to stop Monique. Well, why are we listening to her talk about what a hoe might have said back to Pastor? And then I say, oh, you big dummy. Oh, you big dummy. You big dumb girl. That didn't age well at all. Hey, Pink Dynamite, you remember that? And now here we are. Back down memory lane. I saw a photograph It kind of made me laugh. And now I'm falling fast. Hey, back down memory lane. Candace, did you go back down memory lane, girl? Because you was over there blocking like you was getting paid for it. You was acting like you was a goalie, boo. You was the goalie. You trying to block shots. And then here we go. Barely 2 years later. Barely. And this same woman is sitting up here lying on your husband. You was trying to block Monique from telling the truth about J-Maul, which wasn't her man. And she up here telling bold-faced lies on yours. Oh, yes. Candy Girl was loyal for Gizelle and she was stabbed in the back. But see, this is the thing. I keep telling y'all. Y'all say it with me. Everybody put it in the chat. Satan is not your friend. I want to see it in the chat. I want everybody to type those words in the chat if you got fingers today, because I'm about to land the plane. Satan is not your friend. I want to see it in the chat. Until I start seeing Satan is not your friend in the chat, I ain't even going to complete my thought, because I need y'all to understand this thing. Thank you, Jackie. There we go. Satan is not your friend. Satan is not your friend. I need y'all to get that through into your medulla oblongata, into your gray matter. Satan is not your friend. Okay, hey Fifi, hey Toffee Mocha. Satan ain't your friend. And I wish people would quit thinking that Satan is their friend. Candace, I'm starting to like her now, but y'all know that don't stop me from telling the truth on nobody. Candace sat up there by her own admission saying, I done been a party to many conversations where they plotting on people and stuff. She was comfortable sitting in and taking part in this type of behavior. She knew it was wrong because she's not ignorant. She's an intelligent girl. But she was fine with them doing the wrong thing as long as it benefited her. And it benefited her because she thought she had a buffer of safety, because as long as I'm taking part in it, you're not coming after me. You cannot sit up and take part in evil and think that somehow Satan ain't gonna bite you. That same devil that you being friendly with will turn around and bite you on your behind. She took part in it. And now, when it's time for the chickens to come home to roost, ain't nobody got no hot sauce, no Crisco, no flour, nothing. Tell them, Tom G, Satan ain't your friend. Don't play with the devil. When you see somebody's evil, they doing bad things, they hurting people, leave them people alone. What's wrong with you? Now, I believe she learned her lesson, but baby, that did not age well. Why are we listening to this? She need to stop. I mean, you wasn't just passively associated like, oh, it's just a friend and you know, I can't control what she do. And it wasn't a hand by. You were all in. You were in so good that you was trying to block to help her cover up her lies that you knew were lies. Because according to you, when she was talking to Ashley in her forehead this season, what did we hear her tell Ashley and her forehead while sitting in her beautiful home? What did she say? Oh, I know that's what it was, because I've been a party to many a conversation. You can't sit there and tell me you was a part of it and you didn't know she was lying about J-Maul. You knew. You were supposed to help her cover it. And you tried to help her cover it. You tried to block until you just had to back down and say, well, that's unfortunate, because the woman had the name, had not just the name, but the phone number. Gossip News say, wait, did she agree when then dragging Wendy's husband? I don't know. I know she didn't make enough noise for me. She didn't make enough noise for me. I believe she knew about it. That's why she was so quiet. But then we see Wendy backing her up. But when Wendy had to get them heifers together, Candace didn't make a peep. Candace was as quiet as a hoe at a revival meeting. She ain't said nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. Them chickens came home to roost and ain't nobody even had no Lowry's, nothing to season the flour with, nothing. Donna D said those evil women had Candace's back. when Monique violently attacked her. Candace was a loyal friend, but didn't get loyalty in return. She didn't just, Donna D. She did not just start being loyal because they had her back while this and that. They weren't having her back. If you recall, at the beginning of that season, they was getting ready to go after Candace. Monique just fell into their lap. Now, that's what happened. Now, the truth and fact, Monique and Candace, both of them got played because they just didn't want y'all to be friends. They were trying to avoid what Candace and Wendy is doing to them because they felt like they didn't need to go up against Candace and Monique. So they went ahead and played divide and conquer. But no, that ain't had nothing to do with it. She was already all in. So she thought, okay, I'm a block. You blocked all right. Now who gonna block for you? Because the only person got your back is Wendy, and you didn't have her back when they was up there trying to pull stunts and lie on that girl's husband on national TV. 20, I say Candace was the only one who helped Monique, though. She wrote the court a letter about Monique's ex-friend who was threatening to expose her. Ashley wrote a letter to the court after Monique drug her. What's the point? That ain't making no point for me because that don't change nothing. Candace was okay with Gizelle and them and their foolishness. She was blocking for them, trying to make Monique shut up and not tell what went on. And the same woman done came out here and lied on her husband. Period. Yep, she told about it, but guess what else? You had to be there to be a part of that information, a part of that process in order to be able to tell. Now, if we really gonna get into it, because I wasn't gonna dig that deep into this, but we can go on and dig. It ain't a problem. Karen told Monique after Candace told her, which I appreciate her doing, but let us not forget the fact that, again, out of Candace's own mouth, I told them that wasn't going to work because the baby looked just like him. Notice her words, because words mean things. Candace never said, y'all need to stop doing this. She just told them that particular lie wasn't going to work. Come on now. She was a part of these meetings. She took part in the plotting. She got the dirt on her hands too. Now, that don't take away that she did a decent thing by telling Karen so she could report it. But we ain't going to pretend like that she didn't say while she was sitting up there eating out that styrofoam plate on a camera that I told them that ain't gonna work because that baby looked just like Chris. At no point did she say, y'all need to quit trying to plot up how to lie on people. Because see, had she said that would have absolved her of guilt. And she didn't do that. Tayonda said, did you see Chris clap back at Robert? He said, let me go pay for a random hotel. Yeah, I seen that, but that's beyond the point. Yeah, Candace ain't really Wendy's friend. Candace just happy to have some backup because without Wendy there, she'd have been out there all by herself. Because y'all know Karen Huger will sit on that fence ledge and watch you windmill by yourself. Say Candace dragged Ashley for bringing that to Wendy. That's when she called her a milkmaid. She did do that. But when Wendy was in the moment, going toe to toe with Robert and Rings, the ring leaders of Team Yellow, Candace sat over there quiet as hell. She ain't said nothing. Go back and watch. Black Cherry say they was after Candace season 5 and shifted to Monique. They never liked Candace. They didn't like her, but she liked them. She was liking them. Like, at the end of the day, all I'm doing is repeating what she said. I was a party to many meetings where they was plotting on people. Now, if it's a lie, she told it. If we gonna say something wrong, say Candace lied, because that's what Candace said. That's what she said. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, I can only talk about what you say, because I ain't gonna say you did something and I ain't see you do it. But this what Candace said. Kelly say, preach queen, if you see a person talk out their so-called friends, what make you think they not gonna talk about you? Thank you. You sit up and watch people do evil things and you thinking you straight because you a part of it. You not. Eventually it's gonna be your turn. Child, she on Bravo. That's all. That's the only thing I know Gizelle do for a living. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Candace gonna have to make better decisions going forward. And I hope she realized from going forward, from now on, when you see somebody doing evil things, doing sneaky things, doing nasty things, don't take part in it. Because then when it's your turn, you know, people like me got a long memory. Now, I might not remember what I ate yesterday, and I might not remember everybody I'm supposed to return a phone call to, but we remember little stuff like that. Hey, Betty. Betty say when Robyn Gizelle was plotting against Monica, they wanted to say, Monique wanted to say wasn't Chris babies. Candace did say it won't work because the baby looked like Chris. Right. But what did she not say though, Betty? She didn't say y'all wrong for plotting up what lie to tell on somebody. That ain't what it is. She said that lie won't work. She was in. She said it. That's all I'm saying. Don't make like I'm telling stories and making up stuff on her. She said it. Excuse me, I had to cough, y'all. But no, Candace said that. Candace said that out of her own mouth. And I'm not going to forget she said it out of her own mouth. I was watching her on the live when she said it. Hey, Michael Alexander, what's happening? Memory long. I hope her memory long, because that didn't age well. Thank you. Candace did not. Well, Candace wasn't there. Let's be honest. Candace didn't stand up for her because Candace wasn't there. Remember, Candace hadn't even got to Miami yet. Gizzard's job is trying to destroy people and families. Gizzard is a very insecure, jealous person. Yes, and she don't mind attacking whoever them people tell her to attack. Say after the Monique fight and Karen trying to get her fired with HR, Candace ain't want to fight other people, didn't want to fight other people's battles. Huh? Okay, now you could say that. You ain't got to fight other people's battles. However, it didn't stop her from coming on that reunion trying to fight Gizelle battles, because we saw her do it and it didn't age well. Tom G said just because of how Secret Squirrel thought she wouldn't be next in the firing line. I don't know. Secret Squirrel had to see this coming. She had to. You understood why she didn't jump in to help Wendy, but she should have backed Wendy up more in that moment. Yeah, I didn't understand why she didn't do it, other than you was trying not to upset Big Sister Almighty and her bodyguard, Lil Robert. Hey, G, darling. Oh, you got to go to bed. All right, girl. Nacho Twins mama say ain't no fun when the rabbits got the pow-pow. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. Candace made a bad move, but I feel like she rebounded from it very well. I feel like she bounced back from it very well. I just hope that going forward, she see things through a different lens. Don't be thinking, I'm going to just be cool with these devilish people and then I'll be straight. They're not going to get me. They would never do that to me. They done set up in hell a meeting on you and figured out how on your husband. Monique and Candace were mesmerized by the light skin. Yep. Now that's the truth. You better say that. You better say it. They wanted to be accepted by Team Yellow, and it went bad. One thing about them tables, they sure will turn. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Barbara said when Monique and Candace had their fight, wasn't it Gizelle that pulled her? Gizelle passed the first lick. She was on the side pretending like she was trying to stop the fight, and she reached in and she hit Monique. And when she hit Monique, Monique was on go. And Candace was on drug. And Candace was up there, instead of fighting, you holding a glass and trying to swing a glass. Girl, you should have been using them little fists if you could. That was the funniest thing I ever saw, because they was both in each other's face. Yeah, she said it. She got to make better decisions going forward, because that right there, that was not it. Yeah, she let the devil guide her thinking. You cannot play with Satan. Satan is not your friend. Satan is not your friend. I don't care where you see the devil, get away from him. I don't care where you see the devil get away from. If it's somebody that you thought was cool, that you wanted to hang out with, I don't care what it was. The minute you see somebody acting devilish, you need to get away from them people. Stop trying to find a way to be buddy. I'll take part in it. I'll help you do it. And it'll be cool. Like, it just don't work like that. But y'all, I seen that clip. I say, ooh, Candace, this did not age well at all. That's right, y'all. Misspell the cuss words. I can't tell you don't cuss, but just spell it wrong. Only one Adrian say, that's why I always said it's not an attack because you lost the fight. Candace was all up in Monique's face participating in the BS. Monique should have hit Gizelle, but Candace wasn't innocent. Right, because both of them was focusing on each other. And dare I say, if Gizelle had reached and hit Candace might have thought Monique hit her too. Gizelle really started that fight. Gizelle started that fight and she got away scot-free. Yeah, child, Mia learning her own lesson, y'all. Mia is learning her own lesson because remember, that situation in Miami, if y'all can't tell that Mia was wound up and sent in there to bother and attack Wendy, I don't know what to tell you. They sent her to attack Wendy. They tried to give her kudos outside for attacking Wendy and telling her she was a victim after she threw a drink, a purse, and a cell phone at that black woman. Robyn and Rings jumped up and Robyn and her ruffles ran right behind her out there to tell that girl, oh, she was antagonizing you. This is what she wanted. This is what she wanted. Y'all remember that? That's enough to let you know that this was intentional. And now look at her. She's sitting up on the reunion with Gizelle, hoping she get arrested, trying to go after her, talking about it's embezzlement. It looked like embezzlement. I mean, I understand what you're saying a little bit. She don't need you to understand a little or a lot. At the end of the day, even the lowly Mia, even somebody as low class as Mia is still in a better position than Gizelle. That girl lost, her husband lost control of how the company is being run, and they had properties to sell to keep themselves buoyant. If something happens tomorrow and Gizelle lose that barn, Gizelle ain't got not one spoonful of dirt she can sell to keep herself buoyant. So Yonda say we have to be honest. Jiz and Rob go after everybody on the cast. Who is everybody on the cast? They go after people with families, and then they tell lies on them. Now, that's what I know. Yeah, she threw the cell phone too. That's why I'm trying to figure out why people keep trying to act like it was just a drink. She threw that drink first. And then after Wendy went off, like lambasted her and was like, okay, I tell you what. Look at the CEO. You mad. You up here hollering at me by Peter. You must be sleeping with Peter. And y'all nasty. Y'all bringing men and women in the bed. Mia got mad, threw the purse and her cell phone and broke her own fingernails while she was beating her own butt. She did that. Hey, I'm that girl. What's up? Say Wendy showed restraint. It couldn't have been me. I told you what I'd have did. I'd have called Miami-Dade police and said, hello, there's a large Hispanic gentleman trying to attack me at bar 1. 20 Ice say ring. Yes, rings, the Lord of the Rings. She is the Lord of the Rings, honey. She got all the rings. And she came out there with them plastic rhinestones and rings around her dress. She's embracing her name. Barbara Parker say, if you see how Satan treat others, this is letting you know how they gonna treat you. That's right. Oh, yes. Hey, it's the beautiful CC Miller. Girl, we miss you. I know you've been busy, though. Yes. Yes, 20 Ice. She is the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, she ain't got nothing. If she lose that barn, she can't sell nothing. She ain't even got a billy goat out there. How you got a barn and they ain't got no livestock? No horses, no pigs, no chickens. High as eggs is, Gizelle is stupid. All that land out there, you in the middle of nothing. Like Karen said, you live so far out I wouldn't have spent the gas to drive past your house. Remember, she told that lie time about Karen drove past her house. Girl, you live out in West Bubba Hump, Maryland. Ain't nobody driving past there. But you out there in the middle of the bushes. You in the middle of Diddy Wall Diddy. And you ain't smart enough to have some chickens, high as eggs is. Girl, please. You should have went ahead and got zoned and opened up you a poultry farm. And you could have just been selling eggs. And you wouldn't be around here doing strange things for a little piece of change on Bravo. You wouldn't be so miserable and mad at people who are financially stable, Giselle. You wouldn't be. She's sitting up watching how them other ladies live, and she's mad about it. You got all that property, but you too stupid to raise chickens. Stupid. Right now, eggs about to sell like crack. All you got to do is open up you a poultry farm, let them get you some laying hens, have them got darn eggs. She can sell them eggs like dime sacks. If the grocery store got a dozen for $7, you could tell them people to give you $10, and you'll do 2 dozens. You'll do 2 for $10. You'll be rich before you know it. She could turn eggs into the trap. She could call it the egg trap. See there? I done helped her. She better listen. If she do, I need 10%. Barbara say, then they tried the line say the drink was water. Wendy said no, it was alcohol. Right. Not to mention, even if it was water, if it's thrown with force, it still could have scratched her cornea. The ice in it could have damaged her eye or anything. How dare you? That's called assault. DS say you can't invite someone and then get mad when they come. You can't. You can't. Yes, I'd have called Miami-Dade and said I'm being attacked by a large Hispanic male. He's irate. He's using weapons. He has extremely large hands. There's no way I can defend myself. That's right. That's what she should have done. I'd have called right in front of them and the Bravo cameras. I wouldn't have gave a darn how mad they got. Toyanda say Karen tax problems exploited Katie's situation. They knew that girl wasn't well. They throw shade at Mia every chance they get. I guess you mean on. Yeah, they nasty people. But the main attacks, throwing shade, is not an attack. When they start just out and out lying and going after people, it's people with families almost every single time. Gizelle attacks families. I'm sorry. Candace and Wendy were correct. There is a pattern of behavior. There's a clear pattern of behavior. You say you'd include the rooster too. Let's go. I'm just saying, you sitting out there on all that land and you too dumb to sell eggs. I just don't understand. Say Myron with them big meat flappers on her face. Yes, that luncheon meat sliding off. Gossip News say I would have beat Mills behind if she'd have threw a drink, a person, a cell phone at my hair or outfit, like I had to do this weekend with my girl. You was over there whooping him. You won. Did somebody take the fight? I want to see. Or y'all was in private. Did you pick up something? You caught him slipping, or he just can't fight? Tell us what happened. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have mentioned the feet on the 911 call, but I'd have sure told him this man has extremely large hands. He's picking up weapons. He's massive. He's huge. He looks deranged, and he even has a wig on. Oh, baby, I'd call them people. Me would have. Miami police would have pulled up the bar 1. Honey Bravo would have had a hell of a night. He can't fight. Oh, he shouldn't have been running up on you. He shouldn't have been running up on you if he can't fight. Kudos to you. I hope you beat him and drug him. I hope you did. I'm saying, though, Bravo would have had a hell of a night, baby. That would have been one for the books. Because Miami PD would have pulled up, baby. You assaulted who? You assaulted who? Okay. What? I'd have said that. This man is deranged. He's irate. He is irrational. Honey, I'd have got him over there. He's carrying a bag. I don't know if it's a weapon in it. All that. I ain't finna tell him it's no Bigfoot. I'm gonna tell him what I need to tell him to get him over there. It's a large, angry Hispanic gentleman who's acting irate, wearing a wig, and he looks violent, and he's huge. Tom G say, large Hispanic gentleman kills me every time. I'm telling you, that's what I'd have told him. Barbara said, I wonder why Ashley didn't ask Gizelle why she worried about how much she getting from Michael, how much she got from J-Maul. Right. Ashley ain't gonna say that because you know they got an agreement. That's why she was trying to cover up Gizelle lies and call it sauce. So he got mad because he tried to marry me and I threw a drink in his very rare steak. Wait. He tried to marry you. And then he threw a drink and a bloody steak on your outfit. I gave him 2 black eyes, a busted lip, and I took a chunk out of his right ear. As you should. He had no business trying to marry nobody. If he's so weak that you had time to whoop him and do all that damage, he's somebody's wife. He ain't no husband. So y'all to say, I'm with you when you're right. They just low down, bottom of the ocean, low. You say low bottom feeders, not just bottom feeders, low bottom feeders. I know that's right, girl. Hey man, listen. Now I ain't gonna say I ain't fought a dude or two in my life, but if I'm in public and we in a restaurant, oh no, no. I'm not. No. If my children are not in danger, the police is gonna come get you, sir. And see, Mia would have been mad if Wendy had said, sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. Calm down. That's all. Listen, I'm telling you, it would have been a night to remember. We're gonna make this a night to remember. Listen, if you play with me, get ready. Hey, tonight. We're gonna make this a night to remember. Because she'd have been up there screaming and hollering and having that luncheon meat she called lips flapping around looking like Oscar Miles. And baby, I'd have said, sir, calm down. Mister, calm down. So I'd have been on the floor when the police arrived. Yes, I slipped from the drink. Oh, I probably would have did that anyway. I might have slipped while I was on 911. Oh, yes. Slipped and flopped like them boys do at the basketball game when they trying to make that foul look legit. I'd have slipped on the ice and the water while I was on 911. Oh, my God. He's throwing articles, missiles at me. I don't know what he's throwing. I'm slipping in them. I think I hurt my hip. Oh, my God. I think he's coming this way. Oh, yes. Sir, back away. Oh, yeah, all that. All that, baby. They got a full performance on 911 that night. Mia better be glad she dealing with a Wendy and not a Seanitra, honey. Every time she opened her mouth at me, sir. Okay, I don't argue with men. I do not. Absolutely not. But Wendy be being ladylike, It wasn't but one time she was about to get unladylike with him when they was, doing a little too much with Eddie. Now that happy Eddie lie, that didn't upset her too much. Dora, I texted you. You at work. Child, that thing was funny to me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but it was funny to me. To me, it was. Oh my goodness. Well, look, I ain't fooling with y'all, man. I'm finna get up off of here. But like I said, we forgot to mention again about the Brat. Y'all say prayers for her because she is pregnant. And y'all know pregnancy is serious business. It is dangerous to our bodies as women. It takes a lot out of you. and you really put your life at risk. You put your life at risk every time you carry a child. That's why children should be appreciative of their mothers. You don't know what your mama went through just trying to get you here. It's not simple. It's not very simple at all for a woman to carry a child, bring you here, her survive, and then stay and sacrifice her everything over you for 18, 20, 25, and some churn up to 30 years. You know, as long as it takes for your child to be stable, you do what you have to do. But yeah, right now, Brat is 48 years old. So y'all know this is high risk. That is what's considered a geriatric pregnancy. Not being funny, that's just what, you know, it's called. But y'all say a prayer for her that she delivers safely and that the baby is healthy. You know what I mean? And I hope, and y'all pray she don't try this no more, because this is dangerous. Pray that she don't try this ever, ever, ever again. Because that's very dangerous at that age. Like you know what I'm saying? So y'all say a prayer for her. You know, I know people like, congratulations. The first, I hate to be that girl, but the first place my mind went was, oh my God, the damage is gonna do to her body. But you know, she gonna pull through. We're gonna speak positivity. She's gonna pull through. She'll be healthy. The baby will be healthy, and she gonna raise this baby and keep the baby safe, and the child is gonna be wonderful. Yes, the Brat is pregnant. She is pregnant. Her belly big. Somebody give her belly. I'm sure she went to a clinic. I doubt she went to a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just want her to be healthy. Just be healthy. So listen, y'all, I ain't planning to stay. If some more good gossip come out, I'll come back. But for now, your girl has got to go. I enjoyed y'all so much. We needed our little kiki in the middle of the day. Okay. We had us a good laugh about, you know, the battle of the culture vultures, honey. We had us a good laugh about all of that stuff, even Jess Hilarious and her crazy tale. And y'all, prayers up for the Brat, that she delivers safely and has a healthy, happy, chunky, juicy, gorgeous little baby. Okay? But I will talk to y'all soon. Please hit the like button on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. I so appreciate it. Okay? Please remember to hit that notification bell and click all so you'll know every time we go live on this Porch. And last but definitely not least, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to join channel membership to take part in our celebrations, our virtual parties, our dance parties, all that good stuff, the join button is beneath the video, and there's also a membership link in the description box of the video. So, all right, y'all, have a great day. Like I said, if the gossip get good, the girl will holler back. All right, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And as always, remember, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Go out there and smile and put a smile on somebody else. I'll talk to y'all. Bye now.